This was Australia's contribution to the dancing nurses, the global phenomenon during COVID. Gold Coast Hospital, they call themselves the Quarantunes Choir. I was so impressed, I did a video on them on my old Mayor T. Since it's come back, I've found this video that I'd made. In fact, the reason I went searching for it was Anaconda reminded me. He said, I think it was on your channel. I couldn't really remember, but there it was. Thanks, Anaconda. Now, just on sheer scale, this was bigger and better than anywhere else you're going to find all around the world. A true testament to how much time they had on their hands when they weren't performing operations or testing people with cancer. If you read at the top, which I didn't notice at the time, they go, this time doing a Fleetwood Mac song, meaning they've done other work. Well, here it is. So this was July 2020. Things were really starting to kick off with COVID. Not for them, no. They were holed up in the hospital making music videos. I like the message. Don't worry, be happy. And the top right here, this is on their Facebook page. It's still there, by the way. Our Gold Coast Choir, very happy on full pay, while casuals who relied on working in coffee shops to make ends meet, well, you know, they weren't doing so well. So if you're behind on your mortgage payments, I know the banks were giving that they were deferring, not cancelling repayments, but deferring them and then compounding the interest. Gee, they were good. The banks really looked after us during the COVID, and yeah, don't worry, be happy. I mean, they weren't missing their mortgage payments, any of these people. So that's probably why they were happy. You might be thinking, well, you know, that was a bit of time off for a couple of tracks, or no, this went right through to Christmas. They had a Christmas special.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock, jingle bell sweet.
Oh, they're into the classics. Although if you were one of the cancer patients whose appointment got cancelled, and now your cancer's running rampant through your body because they didn't detect it to give you treatment, or if one of your family members is one of the excess deaths in the last year, you might not share the joy with these people that obviously they're having.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
Alright, I'm pretty sure everyone's had enough of this. They didn't put out a 2022 Christmas special. Yep, because they're back doing their jobs, which, you know, well, you got to look at the value for money that the Queensland taxpayers were getting. Well, actually all of us, because they get their grants, health grants from the Commonwealth. We all paid for this, for these videos. Let's get over to Gold Coast Health's Facebook page and enjoy them.
Here's a story sure to make you smile.
Gold Coast Health's Quarantunes Choir belting out a classic in light of the COVID-19 pandemic.
When you look back, you can hardly believe that this was actually happening. If you were a scriptwriter for Contagion, I don't think anyone would have, but if you went up to the producer and said, okay, I've got a scene for you, what happens is, during the emergency, the nurses, right, they, at all the hospitals, they make music videos. You go, oh, it doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? It's an emergency. This is a movie about an emergency. It's got to seem real. That's just ridiculous. And yet, there we were,